it's easy to have all the ideas and all the right ideas when you don't have to deal with anybody. It's easy to kick things around and talk about them and come up with all the right answers. But it's a whole nother thing when you have to deal with actual people in real situations. The Apostle Paul knows this. From Romans chapter 12 on, he's been talking to people about their need to love one another and submit to one another. Then in the 14th chapter, he starts to say, okay, so what does that look like if you have a brother who thinks like this? What does that mean if you have to deal with someone who does this? Gives them a bunch of case studies to look at. What I'd like you to do is go to Romans 14 and just read through that and look for the thinking that he's encouraging. Don't really look at the specific situations, but what is the thought pattern? That's going to be the useful thing that we need to find and talk about on Sunday morning in Bible study. Then in our sermon, we're going to talk about one aspect of our faith that we really need to pay attention to. As a Christian, Satan will not tempt you in the same way that he tempted you before you were a Christian. It's a whole different set of rules, and I'm going to talk about that on Sunday morning from a passage from 2 Kings 23. Really odd passage, a really weird one, but we'll connect it to the New Testament. The sermon is called Clean Out the Clutter. Then on Sunday night, our Lessons for Leaders continues, and I'm going to try and convince you that Christian leadership is not a top-down sort of thing, and it's not even from the bottom up. I want to convince you that if you're going to be a good leader in God's kingdom, you need to lead from the middle. All of that's on Sunday. I'm really looking forward to it. Hope to see you there.